你就是事后诸葛，这个点能网络好吗？
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Rooney. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really nicely played. There's the shot! It has to be! Wayne Rooney!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Takes aim and he's got full. It's hit the upright. Now it's Romario.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neves. Platini. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Romario. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Matheus Cunha. And it's De Jong. And this is Shevchenko. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Jong. Portugal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rooney is herring after that one. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. De Jong. That's Caceres. De Jong. Rooney. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. And this is Romario. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Caicedo. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Thuram gets it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Real chance! Platini, nicely aimed pass. Romario, and he was quick to react. For a moment you
Go get ready for bed.
But they'll have to go again. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Chance! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the
关个机，你要我看，要是关也是你。
This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo.
门将根本就不扑了，你知道吧？就开了么延迟，两个球，门将他妈苏梅切尔是大绿朝上，动都不动一下。
What's a good half? They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And so we're off again.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Nice looking ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a mighty effort.
没事，我要干死我就干死了，无所谓的。
That's very, very good.
我坐在礼堂是有水平的。
And he's forced to go back.
David,
Maldini.
this is the third time I'm saying, okay?
Crossfield.
Yeah, if I don't say it, it's never going to happen.
Romario. Nicely intercepted.
That's told me when I was
Really is being
that's
given
be
no
negative
time to
to
think
that
on the ball
for it
now.
to be
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
kind of like
And it's Salah. Great vision. And he's picked out the run.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
挺快呀、我看到 C 罗，他比我先看见还。
He has a look up. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Fiore. That ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted.
我要换欧文上来。
De Jong. Caicedo. Now Fiore. And here's Shevchenko. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot. That's another chance.
哇，
It's
个
a
鸡呀、
goal.
他妈的，这个球都可以接到。
And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
那这个球他妈的没看到任何这个可以接到的机会的。击爆了。都换掉。
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to
哎
sort
妈
out
了
the
个
red
逼
product
的！
and quickly.
烦死！
He's in plenty of space here. Romario. Now this could be... Tries a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. And no, that was never going to make it. Edmilson. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is
This
quite
is
clear, Peter.
so
They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, delightful ball. Pass is just off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
鸡巴！
Caicedo. Mateus. Caicedo has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. The final 5 minutes. Mateus. Caceres gets into some space. Nice control.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass has gone astray. Oh, good-looking ball. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that interception. And that will be the final act. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks...
哦，邀请不了啊，还是跨平台的，我操！ 又他妈转半天，哎。都是卡币无所谓了，我都行了，你随便你要开重开呗。我就没流畅过，我的网络本来就不行，只有你说我的网络牛逼。对吧？那进都进不去啊，流畅个毛线，流畅。我不需要，我不需要流畅，我也可以赢球啊！我不是赢球就一定是我，操！先进去了，这把退了。OK，然后继续，我操，那我就调一下阵容。赢球不一定不卡呀，我操，卡币归卡币，赢球归赢球，他们俩可以分开呀，对不对？